All right, everybody. Welcome, everybody, one and all, to the Mobile Salon sponsor, MrHairArt Show. I am your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach. My coach had something around here. And we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Welcome. What's up? What's up? We're live on multiple different channels, guys, multiple different platforms, all at the same time. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn, live stream on hairarttv.com, on mobileon.com, on hairart, on haircuts for the helpless and homeless, which is hhhcharity.org. All these different channels. We're live on all of them at the same time. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we're live. We're coming to you live from the security room of the Mobilon headquarters. Security room of the Mobilon headquarters. I am broadcasting here until my office is done. And we have a receptionist being trained for the front desk, so they kicked me off the front desk. But I will be broadcasting from my office as well as my new mobile salon bus studio. So I'll be bouncing back and forth from those two locations here shortly, coming up in the new year, which is in a couple days. In a couple days, guys, we're going to be in 2024. 2024 is around the corner, literally a couple of days. Today is the 28th, and New Year's is in 4 days. 4 days, and it's going to be January 1st. So I hope y'all are ready. Y'all are getting ready, got your gear on, getting ready to shift into high gear and do some serious switching over and changing your ways, changing up your program, doing some extra special manipulation to your agenda, because every time there's a new year, the first thing you have to do is change what you used to do. Change what you used to do. It don't matter if everything's going good and great. You still got to make a change. You got to change. Hell, make it go even better. Make it go even better. Absolutely right. There's always room for improvement. Don't make it go worse. That would be dumb. Make it go better. Always doing better. So everything is in the frame of mind. Everything is in your mind. Your mind first. Your mind creates your reality. So you put change in your mind and you start making the changes in your lifestyle. That change is absolutely coming. That change is absolutely coming. It just depends on what you do and how you do it, creating that change. And if you believe in the Spirit, in God, and the great Creator and the Almighty, then you allow Him to work in your life and bring about that change as well. You can't just call on it. You got to do some work too. You can't just say, "Oh, God, change my life. God, hook me up and help me just just have a better life." I promise you, you look at me like, okay, let's go. Not I will do it for you. It will be a let's go situation. Meaning, okay, go. Let's go. You do what you need to do. I do what I'm going to do. You do what you need to do. I do what I'm going to do, and so on and so forth. And that's how it works. Everybody, and I'm, I'm amped up a little bit because I just got out of a meeting and we had man, there was so many people up in the. It was ridiculous. It looked like a seminar. It looked like a seminar. They get me up on stage and I get to go. Y'all know how I am. I'll get to going and I'll rock and roll because that's just what I do. It's just in my blood. But it's a very weird thing when people think that all you have to do is pray to God or pray to whatever God you believe in, and then let them do everything. Let them do the whole whatever it is you're looking for, whatever it is you want. Let God do it. the strange thing about that is, if you do the math, just the calculations themselves, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, just if you think about it, that doesn't make any sense. Uh, if God was supposed to do everything in your life, if God was supposed to work out everything in your life, if God was supposed to be the one that does all the work, just do everything, then what do you need you for? What are you even here for if God's supposed to do everything? Why are you? Why would He even create you if He's supposed to live your life for you? See, that's the problem that a lot of us have. We'll will think, and I say us because I just like, it just being the inclusion of yourself makes other people feel, not so, so threatened by you saying y'all got a problem. Speakers, uh, uh, orators, or MCs, mic controllers, we'll get up and say, we'll say, well, you know what the problem we have is we will do this, preachers and, all this. We don't get out and we don't do the way, and we have, no, really, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you are the one that's not doing what you're supposed to do. But I'll still stick with with the norm and say what we do is we think that God is going to do everything for us. I don't think that, just for the record. I know how it works because I've been doing it for quite a long time. I know that God and spirits, because God and spirits is pretty much the same thing, but God uses spirits to come down here and do all of the things that He has already laid out to do, and He actually, superimposes and makes those things work. Y'all can believe me if you want to. You cannot believe me if you don't. I don't care. You're on my channel. You came here. I didn't put a gun to your head and make you come here. You came here. But I had some people that are saying, I see some people in now that say that they're going to be coming in to watch the show because they love the meeting, they love the seminar, so they wanted to hear more. So, and we ran time, so we continue it in this. I told her I'm live every weekday at 6 o'clock. I'm live. But anyway, it really was a conscious thought that when you are wanting God to work in your life, you're wanting something, you're praying for something. All of that's good and fine. All of that is understandable, but you have to know how this thing works. This is yin and yang. This is cause and effect. This is you do something, they do something. This is not they do something, then you do something. That would defeat the purpose. It is you do something, then they do something. So when you do something, it triggers the spirits, and the spirits go in. They do what they do. They move the chess pieces in the right order, and then they set off, and then there you go. It's your turn again. So it's a yin and yang. It's a give and take. It's a cause and effect. Whenever you do something, they're going to do something. Whenever you do something, they're going to do something. So when you pray and you wanting them to act or react in your life, you actually have to put some work behind that prayer. You can't just sit up and say, "Well, I prayed, so I did something." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did pray. But unless you know the exact prayer that moves spirits, and words are powerful. Don't get me wrong. Words have power. I've seen people use words, literally just words, and move nations. So words have power. But unless you have those types of words, which most people do not, you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to actually put in somewhere, actually get out and do something to make those to get the spirits to recognize what you've just done so that they can do what they need to do. And I get a lot of flack from what I'm about to tell you all now. And I'm going to say it because I think it's hilarious when I get preachers. I've had preachers, I've had deacons, I've had priests, actual priests, um, nuns, and orators, ministers, that I've throughout my walks uh, come at me and challenge me on this subject that I'm about to lay out for you guys right quick. And I'm me myself. I don't care, obviously, but I like to hear someone give me something better. I like to hear someone break it down to where I can understand because I see what I see. So I'll tell them and I'll let them know that people think that life is so convoluted and confusing and don't make sense when uh, if you dig deep and actually let them show you what I'm talking about, literally open up and say, show me, which is dangerous. So be careful because when you ask for something from the Almighty, He's going to give it to you. He definitely, if you're not careful, He will give it to you. But you can't ask, show me. You can ask him, show me what you are trying to see. Show me how this works. Show me this, or show me the path I'm supposed to be on. Show me how what I'm supposed to be doing, and so on and so forth. He's going to show you. I can almost promise you, you're not going to like it. I can almost. I don't know everybody out there, but I can almost promise you, you're not going to like it. It will be good for you. It will be the exact thing you need to be doing. It is correct, but I almost promise you, you're not going to like it. The reason why is because it's the thing like if you're overweight, what do you need to do? You need to exercise and eat right. You need to eat right and exercise. Who likes that? who, who wants to hear that? You know, but that is exactly what you're supposed to do. Eat right and exercise, and you'll lose weight. Your weight will balance out, and then you will be at the ideal weight that you're supposed to be at, and then you're good to go. That's how it works. That's literally how it works. But nobody wants to hear that because they want to eat whatever they want to eat. They want to do whatever they want to do. They want to overeat. They want to gorge. They want to do, whatever. That's not the way that it works. I have people over here staring. Um, so I tell them that's literally how the spirits will show you what you need to see. So I'll say these things, and then some people who get it, they'll grapple onto it, and then they'll absolutely start to use it in their lives. They'll start to because it's laid out like I'm about to tell you. They'll start to when they get it, they'll start to use it in their lives, and it's an easy way to make it work. It's easy. Once you understand something, you can make it work. So people say, well, how is there a God? How do you know there's a God, or what how's he work? How's he you know all powerful and if he's that powerful, if he's that omnipresent is the term, meaning everywhere all the time at once. How can you be everywhere all at once? How can you know everything? How can you be omnipresent, that powerful? Um, I'll tell you this from from my experience, and this is again, all of this is opinion. You can take it or leave it. I really don't care. Um, Omnipresent means a all powerful entity that has that much power. I can tell you that it's pretty. It makes pretty good sense to understand a all powerful being. I can tell you another thing because I have a lot of people that don't go to church anymore, don't believe in God, don't believe in spirits, don't believe that. Hey, you do what you do. That's fine. I believe, and I believe for one reason and one reason only. I believe because that hurt. I'm serious. I literally believe that there's a God because why not? It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna kill me. I mean, it doesn't hurt. The conscious effort or the conscious mental strain behind that is this. I told you guys before. I think I said on a couple of different shows. I read a bumper sticker a long time ago that literally changed my life, and I was already in the transition of change because I used to go to church every Sunday, every night, Wednesday Bible study, Tuesday men's chorus, and Monday night men's meeting, and just tons and tons of church. And then I I met my wife who's Indian, and she was of a different faith. So I started studying other faiths. I started studying the Indian faith. I started studying Buddha and the Gita and the Torah and the Quran and the Muslim faith and the Jewish faith, all of the different faiths. And it was extremely similar, but horribly different. There was so many different things in all of these different religions, which are just exactly what it is. Religions is the most dangerous thing on the planet. Religion has killed more people than every disease ever created or imagined or made. It has killed. Religion has killed more people than every single war we've ever had in the history of mankind. Religion is the most dangerous thing on the planet. So you have to be careful with religion, which is basically someone saying this is what God is, this is how life works, this is what it is. I'm just, just spitting this out because why not? So the only direction I go in is why not? The why not is the bumper sticker that I saw was if you're living your life as if there is no God, you better be right. Man, that still to this day is the most powerful slogan and motto that I've ever heard or ever read in my entire life. It is the most powerful words ever. I'll say it again. If it was on a bumper sticker, and I have it on my walls, in my store, all over, because it's so empowering and it makes you think, and it literally is mind altering and spirit altering because it forces you to think. And that slogan again is, if you are living your life as if there is no God, you better be right. You can't do nothing but think after that, because if you're right at the end, when you die, when everything's said and done, and you're gone, and then there is no afterlife. There's no world beyond. There's no heaven, no hell, no judgment, no none of that. There's nothing. It's just oblivion. It's just nothing. And you was living your life as if there is just nothing. That's Guess what? Okay, fine, whatever. Doesn't really matter, does it? But ooh, that but if you was living your life as if was no God, if there was no hell, if there was no judgment, if there was just say, hey, I ain't got no proof, so I'm just gonna live like there is none. If you live your life as if there, you gotta be right, because if there is a God at the end, if there is a judgment at the end, if there is a heaven and a hell at the end, if there is a such thing as an omnipresent, all powerful being that is a creator, that specific design for this world and for our lives, you were throwing that to the wind and saying, "Hey, I don't care, I don't believe, so whatever." If you're doing that, and at the end there is one, that's going to be a pretty big problem. I mean, like a huge problem. So I said, simple as that. I believe, because the flip side to that coin is, if you believe, if you believe, and the end comes, and you was believing in God, you was believing in heaven, you was believing in hell, you was believing in judgment, you believe in all that, and there isn't one. There is no God. There is no heaven, no hell, no judgment. There's none of that. At the end, so what? You was living your life as if there's a God, but then it turned out there was no God. So what? What difference does it make? But I've actually heard a guy say, "Well, you wasted all your time. You wasted time believing in." I didn't waste nothing. I enjoy believing in God. I enjoy believing in the all powerful. I enjoy praying. I enjoy having faith that someone is helping me and guiding me on my journey. I have I have joy when I think that there is someone over me, someone, a father, a heavenly father that has already ordained and preordained my path and is helping me to go on the path like my parents did me, like I do my children, and I help my children guide them on this path. I enjoy believing that because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I have something to look forward to, and I'm not just out here by myself. Now, you can be naive with that if you want to, but hell, what difference does it make? It's not going to hurt anything. It's actually helped me quite a lot. Becoming a millionaire, owning my own business, having a wife and 4 kids with 30 years behind me, and literally living the life that I want to live, and now about to go into the next 30 plus years, having my own extremely large business, multi-million dollar business, and expanding to be able to help many people. I'm sorry. I think I'm good. I'm good with the way that I'm living, believing in a God, believing in a path, doing right by people, and expecting people to do right by me, and we living that life in a cohesive unit to where it's all for one and one for all. If I go out trying to destroy this planet, polluting, putting out poisons and destroying nature and all of that, I'm not helping any of us, including myself. Same thing with everyone else. So I would expect for everybody to do this one for all and all for one. If y'all go out and destroy this planet, then nobody can breathe, including you. We all are on on this rock bottom together. So we have to live together. So that means y'all treat people like you would want to be treated. If you did that, then everything kind of matches up. So let's go to this, and then we'll be done with that. The ordained, and I had a whole bunch of questions. This is the one that everyone was challenging on, and nobody could beat me. Nobody could make their side make more sense than mine. Because if you do the math, it adds up. Their side didn't add up. Mine did. So, omnipresent God, a God that knows all, and that you would think, okay, wow, what's the deal? What if I'm praying to change, the my path, or to make a decision and go in another direction, go in a different way, then does that mean I'm going against God? Does that mean that God didn't know what He was doing when he changed the ways, or when He sent a flood and killed all those folk, or made that volcano erupt and kill all them people, or sent that hurricane and killed all those folks? Did we do something wrong? Does God not know what He's doing? Or is He a vengeful God? Is He a God that just destroys and kills, and so on and so forth? No. God knows what He's doing because He's already done it. I'll say it again. God knows what He's doing because He's already done it. Not only has He done it, He's done it an infinite amount of times. Let me break it down. When you're walking down the street, stay with me, stay with me. When you're walking down the street and you come to a crosswalk where you can either go left or you could go right, which one do you choose? Go left or you go right. You can only choose left or right. You're going to choose right, because you're not going to just stay at that one point and just live there. You're going to go left or you're going to go right. Do you go upstairs or do you go downstairs? Do you turn the light on, leave it off? Do you go in or out? You're going to make a choice every single moment of every single day. You're making choices, and those choices, each and every choice you make, leads you down an entirely different path of life. Do I get up at 8:30 in the morning to go to work, or do I get up at 9:30 in the morning to go to work? Both of those choices of getting up at 8:30 or getting up at 9:30 leads you down a completely different path of life. No, you're going to the same job. No, no, no. That's an entirely different world that you're about to embark on. 8:30 versus 9:30. Those are two completely different worlds, two completely different realities for you. Same thing as if you're going to eat a pizza or you're going to get a burger and fries. Those are two completely different lifestyles. One may lead you to heartburn and you sitting up all night. One may lead you to a restful, peaceful night's sleep, completely different outcome. And then that chain reacts into another. Oh, I woke up late because I had a bad night. I ate something bad. And oh, I'm late for work. And oh, I got to, and then I had to go to work. And then I had to do this and that. A whole different life from, oh, I got up early and I got good breakfast and I went to work and I saw Sheila and she was there. And we did a meeting. Completely different lifestyle, completely different realities branched off from that moment. Guess what? Those moments branch off every single day, multiple, unlimited number of times every day. You understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense? If that makes sense to you, only if that makes sense, then we can. I'm just wanting to picture you guys. I'm proposing here so that you can actually make up your mind, see if that works. Okay, because it's got to make sense in order for you to be able to feel it and you're able to do the math. If you're able to do the math, then it works. It makes sense. It is what it is. If you're not able to do math, if it doesn't work, it doesn't make sense, then that's not it. Okay, so we're talking about the ultimate. We're talking about the biggest thing possible because we're about to transition. We're about to go into a whole new year. We're about to do a whole big thing. So it's going to require a higher level of thinking but from everybody who is, especially if you're involved with me, okay? Because I'm on a whole nother path to enlightenment and helping people to get where they need to get in life because I think it's possible and I think we all can achieve it. So, if there are all these different paths, if there are all these different branches of life, every time you make a decision, every time do I have a child or do I not have a child? Do I go out with this guy or go out with this girl or do I not go out with this guy? Do I marry this girl? Do I not marry this? All of those are choices, right? And choices is the most powerful thing we have in all of creation. All of creation, everything in your entire life, your entire being is choices. That is the most powerful thing you have. Is more powerful than anything you can think of. It's more powerful than trust. It's more powerful than love. It's more powerful than honesty. It's more powerful than power. It's more powerful than money. It's more powerful than anything that has ever existed in life. And we all have it. Choices. We all have it. We all have that ability to make choices. And because it's that powerful, we should respect that choice. Do I start the show on time today? Do I stop what I'm doing because I'm with a bunch of people? Do I get up, come out here, and start the show, or do I continue doing what I was doing and I just start 30 minutes later or not do the show at all? I just put on. That's a choice. That's a choice. Do I take the Mercedes or do I take the Benz or the Bentley? Which one do I take? That's a choice. Do I buy this burger from McDonald's or do I go and buy this burger from Burger King? That's a choice. We all have that. We all have that. Now I'm gonna tell you why that's so powerful. Because you can choose anything you want in the world. Anything. You can choose it. Anybody can choose it. Everybody can choose it. Choice is the most powerful thing we all possess. Everybody. Do I choose to be racist today? Or do I choose to be a civil human being? Do I choose to do drugs today? Or do I choose to not do drugs today? Do I choose to drink this whole bottle of alcohol today? Or do I choose to not? I'm literally telling y'all 100% fact. I don't care what anybody else tells you, they lying. If you choose to not drink, you will not drink. If I'm gonna say it again, if you choose to stop smoking, you will stop smoking. Y'all looking at me crazy as hell. Y'all lost y'all mind. I I swore if I swore I would swear right now. I'm telling you the truth. If you choose to stop smoking, you will stop smoke. If you choose to stop drinking, you'll stop drinking. If you choose to lose weight, you will lose weight. Your mind is absolutely everything. 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 Your mind is your entire body, your entire being. Nothing on earth can conquer your mind. Your mind makes things happen. Your mind is what alters your state of being, your state of spirituality, your alignment. Your mind is what communicates with the spirits that are all around us. Your mind moves those spirits. So when you're just praying, just be praying, don't do that. Focus your mind and move your spirits to connect with the spirits around you and get them to do what you need them to do. That's easy, but you have to focus on what it is you want them to do, and that focus comes from a choice. You're choosing to go in this path in this direction. Do this exercise, and we're gonna get back on the topic, and then we're gonna round this show on out. Then we should be done. Do this exercise. You're gonna pick something to eat today, even if you've already eaten. Get a snack or something, get a dessert or whatever, and get two of them. Put one right here and one right here. Two different items to eat, and then look at those two items, and then eat them both at the same time. I want to see you do that. I want to see you eat them both at the same time. See, I hear a lot of y'all saying you can't do that. You can eat them both. I mean, you can eat them both, but you're going to have to eat them one at a time. Exactly. Exactly. You're going to have to eat them one at a time. Well, I eat them both. I take a bite from this one, take a bite from this one. I take two scoops and make it eat it at the same time. No, you still have to scoop one and then scoop the other. Even if you take one scoop each hand and stick them up one next to the other, and you have to decide to take a spoon in each hand and take them. Uh-oh, we're back to choice. We're back to you choosing what to do, and guess what? It got done. You chose to do something, and it got done. You chose which dessert or which food item you wanted to eat, and you ate it. You chose to eat it, and you ate it. Your choice made it happen. You choose something, and it's done. You choose, and it's done. Again, you choose. I don't know if y'all. I see some. Hey, Miss Veronique. I see Miss Veronique in. I see boy. Hey, how you doing? I see Jason D. Karaoke MC 1 2. I see a bunch of y'all in. I appreciate y'all comments. I'm trying to get this out so I can get everybody involved in it. I appreciate it. But yes, y'all are all right, and we're on the right choice, on the right track with choosing, because we all are about to make some serious choices in this new year. And I need for everybody to understand how powerful that choice is. It leads all the way back to God Himself, because God gave us a choice. That's the only thing we have. The only thing we have. They say, "Well, God is all powerful. He does everything. He does." Yeah, but He asked you. He literally asked you, do you believe in God? When you get baptized, they say, do you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God? And you have to say that you believe or not. That's a choice. Do you believe? That's asking you for your choice. When you're taking your vow, you have to actually choose what lifestyle you're going to take. When you're being a priest or becoming a nun, you have to choose a life. Everything is choice. I had a guy, a preacher that I actually shut down because there no some things that there's no choice. There's a choice in every single thing that ever happens to you in your life. You always will have a choice. Even with God Almighty, you have a choice. I There could be a guy put a gun to your head and say, "Give me your purse, give me your wallet," and literally about to pull the trigger and say, "Give me your, I'm jacking you, give me your." You still have a choice. Ain't that something? You still have a choice. You can choose to give it to him or not. You can choose to give it to him and y'all go about y'all business on y'all separate ways, or you can choose to not give it to him and get shot or go or he not shoot you and go about yourself or whatever happens afterwards. It was still a choice. You still had a choice. And even homeless bums on the corner, homeless people up under the bridge, even they have a choice. It's not just to the rich and powerful. It's not just to the people with means. It's not to the middle class, the upper class, lower class. It's to everybody has a choice. Do you choose to sleep under this bridge or sleep under that bridge? Do you choose to go and beg for money on this corner or beg for money on that corner? Do you choose to get a fresh new pair of clothes and go out and do a job interview or not? That's how powerful choice is. All you have to do is choose. All you have to do is make a choice. And that choice will dictate your future, your entire future. Most of you all in the mobile salon industry, most of you all in the barber beauty industry that have come to me and have come to us here at Mobilon made a choice. Y'all said, "Hey, I want a mobile salon." Y'all said, "I do not want to sit in a brick and mortar, regular barbershop, regular beauty salon, and literally hope that people come through my door. I want to be able to I want to be able to drive to them. I want to be able to guarantee my money every single day. I want to be able to make sure that I make money every day. I want to make money. I want to be able to make money." You have that ability because you made the choice to go mobile. You made the choice to go mobile with me, the baddest mother in this business. You made that choice. You saw what we were doing. You saw what we were bringing to the table. You saw the leader that I am and what I'm about to do. You saw that and you made the choice. Your choice was do not spend money, do not spend your hard-earned cash and jump on board with me, or to roll with me. To break down and say, "Hey, I'm gonna put my money in this brother. I hope he, man, man, I just, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make a choice. I'm gonna make a choice and ride with it. I'm gonna make a choice and I'm gonna ride with it." And that's what you did. And that I see. I appreciate it, and I am the one who has to make the decision. I make the choice to say, "Am I gonna go over and beyond and just knock this mother out the park, or am I going to just barely do whatever?" Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't ever barely do whatever. I'm gonna knock it out the park. I'm gonna go way farther than I've literally than I've ever done because that's who I am. That's what I choose to be. That's how I choose to live my life. I chose that. Nobody got no gun in my head. I'm just saying what I chose that. I said I am going to do this because I chose to, and that's what I do. When you make that choice, guess what? Here we go. We're all the way back full circle right here. When you make that choice, And I'm telling y'all, you can't fake choice. I'm telling you now, you can't fake. When you make a choice, it's real. When you make a choice, not when you, oh, I'm gonna lose some weight. No, you not, liar. You ain't gonna lose no damn weight because you didn't choose to. You're lying. You literally, oh, I'm gonna stop smoking. No, you ain't. You're lying. You did not choose to stop smoking. You're still gonna go out and smoke tomorrow. You're gonna go probably gonna go out and smoke in the next 15 minutes. You're lying. You have to choose. You have to choose. You have to say, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Because you know what happens? Here we are, full circle. God starts lining spirits up and putting things in your life and start moving paths. Start making pathways, moving things out the way, putting other things in your path for you and the choice that you made. I promise you. I promise you. You can believe me or not, but I told you to do the example. Do the example. Do the test. Do the test, and you'll see. You'll see. Ain't right. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, guys, on the truth, you'll be able to see the proof. You'll be able to see the proof. Every single choice you make, you'll start seeing things move. You'll see those things that are moving, that's spirits. That's spirits moving things around and putting them in your path and actually changing your roles. Again, I said this already. This is what I battle with preachers and priests and reverends and all types of, all of them, but none of them have beat me. I'm not a priest. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a high monk up in. I've literally talked with them. I'm not a high Buddhist monk. Dude, I'm a old school project raised brother from the hood that I've told y'all before. I had two near death experiences in my life that shown me different things. Once when I was run over by a truck when I was at the movie theater with my brothers and sisters, and we laying on the ground, the drive-in theater, and a truck rolled over me, and I was gone, and they brought me back in the ambulance. That was when I was young, and then the second is when I rolled down the stairs and cracked my head open with on a tricycle, and that was a near death experience. And then I had another one that wasn't so horrible, but those two enlightened me and made me crazy and all of that. But the enlightenment is what I use to guide me in the direction that I go. And it has been a godsend. It has been a savior for me and all those around me. But I tell the story so that people can understand where I'm going when I actually start speaking. It's interesting, but you're able to do it for yourself. That's the beauty. You're able to test it out. Remember, I told y'all, do the math. When these preachers is up here, hey, God wants you to go in your pocket and peel out and open your purse up and open your wallet and give me your money because God wants you to give me your money. So what? That math doesn't add up to me, sir. I'm sorry. What? You telling me that God, the Almighty God, the most powerful creature in existence that created everything we see all around us. God wants me to give you all my money so that you can do what? So you can give it to him. Why can't I give it to him? Why you got to give it to him? I can't give it to him. Matter of fact, why does he need my money anyway? What? It just doesn't add up. Something not right. He wants me to give you all my money. Then all of these brothers and sisters in there, he want all of us to give you, Mr. Preacher Man, all our money so you can go and buy a new Cadillac and a new Benz and a new private jet and a big old house. He want all us to pay for all that for you, but not give it to the homeless people over here that are starving and that's up under the bridge and cold and but not give it to this family over here, mother who had kids and she can't afford to put clothes on her own kids. She want God want us to give to you who don't need it, who got way more than what you need, but leave all these folk over here homeless and destitute. That's what you're telling me. That's what you okay. That doesn't add up. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. It doesn't add up to me for the Almighty. Now, here's the thing, and I don't mean to go down the preacher road and the preacher road. This just came out. I because I had a battle with an actual preacher man who that was what his deal was. Y'all, you come to church and get well. First off, the church is in you. You're at church. Anytime you and one or two other people come together, y'all at church. Y'all a community. Y'all able to call on God because God is everywhere. He's not just in that building. He's everywhere. So you're able to have church anywhere. You're able to be the church anywhere. You are able to serve God anywhere. If you only can serve Him at church, then what happens out there in the world? You have to be able to serve Him everywhere, anywhere. So that's what you do. You serve Him everywhere, anywhere. When you have to give your donations, guess what? I can donate. I can actually give my tithe. You know the tithes because they have it in every religion. You have to tithe and you have to give and guess what? When God wants to see your giving, He's going to look down at your works. And that $100, $200, what? That's not your works. You work for that money, but that's not your work. He want to see what you've done. He want to see what you did. What are you worth? Because I went out and I helped these folk over here. There was a guy had a flat tire. I didn't have to stop, but I did stop and help him out. Well, my brother needed some help, so I sat down and talked with him for about 15, 20 minutes. I didn't have that time, but I stopped. I sat down and I talked with him and I helped him out. That's work. That's tithes. That's donation. That's giving. God puts that in the book. Yeah, that's worth more than 150, 200, $500,000 given to the preacher man. Because I sat down and I talked to my brother. Just a dude. I didn't know who he was, but he looked like was distressed. And, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, I'm getting by. You just getting by. Hold on, what's going on, bro? You all right? Everything good? No, man, it's crazy. What you talk to me, man? What's going on? I saw that coming from a mile away. That's literally how they work. They want to see what you're gonna do, so they'll sprinkle those things in your life. They want to see what you're gonna do. We call them tests. They want to see what you're gonna do. Are you going to take this bait? Are you going to actually take this test and pass? Or are you going to say, no, I don't feel like dealing with that and do that and fail? Y'all watch these tests. Choose to take the test. Every time you see one, choose to take. I promise you, it'll be worth your while. Choose to take the test every time you see them coming. Choose to take. It's always something weird. It's always that's a whole nother show. We'll go into that, later some other time. But when you see something weird happening, something crazy out of the ordinary, something that don't normally happen, that's them. That's them working for him directly to come and test you to see if you're worthy, see if you're ready for upgrade. Take the test. Choose. Always say, you know what? I'm gonna jump in this. That's a choice. You just made a choice. Because again, you could choose to not jump in. Always make the choice. Make the choice for your own benefit. I promise you, it's going to benefit you. Just win or lose, jump in because you don't know if you're going to win. And there's always something so simple. It's the craziest thing. They're always so freaking simple, so simple, but yet the hardest thing ever. That dude was just sitting there. He was just sitting there. How you doing? Man, I can't call it. I'm just getting by. I could have just kept walking. That's how simple it is. But sit down, find out what's going on with this brother, help him out. That's simple. But it's the hardest thing ever because I got places to be. I gotta go, man. I'm already late. I got things to do, man. I can't sit down. How hard is it for you to sit down and talk to this man? Very hard. Very easy, yet very hard. That's the telltale sign of spirit. It's so easy, yet so hard. So hard, yet so easy. That's always the telltale sign of spirit. Just review in your life all the things it's like waking up in the morning. You got to be up at 9 o'clock, and here come 8:45. Oh my Lord, I can't get up. How hard is it to just get your ass up? Get up. Just get up. It's so easy to just get up. Just get up. But yet, so freaking hard. Oh, it's hard to get up early. Oh my! That's the telltale signs of the spirits in action. That's how they work. When it's something so easy, yet so hard, and so hard, yet so easy, that's the telltale sign of spirits in action. Because they're never going to put anything on you that you can't bear. They're not going to tell you, "Hey, lift this whole building with your bare hands." That's just nobody. Who does that? They don't do that. They will put something that is significant to lift an whole building with your bare hands, but yet it's going to be so simple to do. Guys, girls, uh, I tell you this: 2024 is coming. Y'all gonna have some decisions to make. I am in action right now. We are putting together some things for the mobile salon school, for the mobile salon business. It is going to blow your mind. We've upgraded so many things. We got new sponsors in. I just came back from a meeting, and literally with this stuff that I'm talking about right now, it enlightened millionaires, actual millionaires. And they were like, man, we got to roll with this cat. This is who we need to be with. This is who we need to be in business with. And that's why I don't go out speaking and going crazy like this all the time, because people, they latch on to you because they want that. They want that in their life. They want to be attached to people who talk like they know what the hell they talking about, and they can help guide. That's why I'm coach. They can help guide. Thank you. They can help guide you on your journey and put you where you need to be. That's what I do. I love to do it. Hell, I get credit for it. I get credit for it. When I sat down with that brother and had that discussion and talk, guess what? As soon as I got up, he got up feeling good, feeling whole, feeling like he can go out there and actually tackle these issues that he's rolling with. As soon as I got up and walked off, I got a blessing. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but I got a blessing almost immediate. And I said, "Oh, man, thank you." I appreciate that. That was all right. These tests ain't no joke. Take them. Choose to take these tests and get in there and knock them out. Don't be scared. Just get in there. This whole world, whether you want to admit it or not, I I doubt that the spirits give a damn. I doubt they care. Oh, they don't believe. This guy right here doesn't believe in us. God doesn't sit there and, oh my goodness, she doesn't believe in the almighty powerful God. Oh, I'm going to cry. I doubt they give a shit. When you're in power and you're the most powerful thing on earth, y'all got to understand, they don't care. They got a job to do, and that is to weed out the weak, weed out the ones that are not worth their time. They're having to find the warriors. They're trying to find the ones that they want to add to their army, add to their arsenal. And people who are not worth a damn, who in the hell goes out and gets people who can't fight to be on their team? That's like getting the guy who can't dribble a basketball to be on your team. Why would you do that? Why would you get somebody who don't know how to run to be on your football team? He can't run. He can't dribble the ball. He can't throw the football. He can't do it. He can't do it. Well, maybe he got special gift. I tell you what, that guy right there that's throwing the ball real far and that's running real fast and that's blocking, that's doing. Let's get him on our team. That's what God does. He finds the ones that are working. He finds the ones that are showing themselves worthy. He's putting tests in your path to see if you can throw the ball, to see if you can run fast, to see if you can block, to see if you can carry that machine gun and mow down the enemy. See if you can actually put up that shield and block that sword. He's wanting the warriors on his team, and that's what he's looking for. That's what we are here for. Otherwise, guess what? We're here for nothing. And if you believe we're here for nothing, then I don't know what you're doing then. Why are you even taking a shot? Why are you even trying to live a life? Why are you even trying to do good at all? If we're here for nothing, I choose to believe that we're here for something. Why? Because it ain't gonna hurt you. All right, guys, we're past our time. We're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We got a lot of things happening with the school. We're gonna be updating everybody as we go along and put this thing together. So you guys stay tuned. I got a lot of things happening for school, a lot of things happening for the buses, for the new program. I got a lot of stuff happening for the finances and the new sponsors that we got on board. I got a lot of stuff happening for this building, the new building that we're building right now, and a bunch of stuff for all of the activities that we have coming up. We got competitions, we got new shows, we got events that are happening that you guys will be invited to. You'll get free tickets, all that type of stuff. We got a ton of stuff coming, so I want y'all to stay tuned, get to the show, and invite somebody to the show because y'all get hooked up for that as well. When they sign up and get on the books, y'all will be in there as well. Y'all will get hooked up because y'all know we do referrals. I like to have somebody. If you brought them in, I'm gonna hook them up and hook you up too. That's how we work. When this new year is coming, we're about to move fast and we're about to slice and dice. So prepare yourself. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate everybody. We're going to be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and then I'll show y'all what we have in store for everybody as we lay this out. And then I'll show y'all the new improvements that we're doing for the building for you guys, since this will be headquarters, and y'all will be able to come in and visit and bring the buses. We'll show y'all how to maneuver all that stuff. We got a bunch of stuff. I'll show y'all all of that as we proceed on. All right, thank you guys. I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops Salons Network, the HairArt Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Just click on it, fill it out, and submit it in. If everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Triple H Charity. Stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless. You can go to www.haircuts, and donate there. We use your donations to build the buses that go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. And we also use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do the haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it's a very, very worthwhile charity to give to, where you can actually see your money and your donations at work. All right, guys, that'll do it for today. I will be back tomorrow, and I see y'all in. Edward, what's up? Edward Davis is in. Miss Bernice Scott, I see you. Old School Mobile Barbers, what's up? A1 Barbers is in the house. We see Philip Colley is in. What's up, Phil? I see you. Jason Hork is in. What's up, Jason? We got Miss Beatrice. Miss Peaches is in. How you doing, Miss B? I see a bunch of y'all in. Thank y'all for coming in. We're going to build this thing on up. As we build it up, I'm going to bring y'all with me. And when we get to where we're going, that's all I can tell you. When we get to where we're going, that's when we're going to show out. So hold on to what you got. Don't get anxious. Don't get scared. Don't be trying to jump ship. We working. We getting all our eggs and ducks in order in a row, and we're going to rock and roll. So hold what you got, and let's do this thing. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Be there or be square. Everybody, protect yourself, take care of yourself, and remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.